What we doing, y'all? No, don't invite. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to scroll up. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing but doing a little arrow. I was at the motherfucking park. It be too many motherfuckers there, man, sis. I'm steady trying to demonstrate on the water. I'm gonna have to drive about maybe 30 minutes out though to where ain't nobody at. Definitely gotta do the water. Watch the build up. They go to build up. Build up. This how you know this shit ain't fake. Watch my build up. And I reversed it. I didn't even do the buzzing sound. Man, what's up, y'all? How we demonstrate? Well, give up then. You feel me? That's your opinion. I ain't trying to join no X-Men. I ain't trying to join shit. But do me. Already. Man, let me stand it back a little bit so y'all can see the trees. I don't be on here long. I got shit to do. Yes, that's it here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Man, I hope y'all cheed up out there. Stay cheed up. We ain't worried about them critics, them trolls, none of that. We know what we got going on out here. Of course we know it's win, but I manipulate the shit. People don't understand, man. That's why I barely go live on here. I'm here for the ones that's powerful than me and for the ones that's trying to learn. I don't give a fuck about your facts. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. What about the days? What about the days when, like I said, bro, I conjure this shit up when it's not doing it or when it's not doing it. And it's not no. I actually had a dream yesterday night. I was doing this shit again, man, and it was just stronger and stronger. I promise y'all, when I go to that park, I'm gonna show the fuck out. When I get a one-on-one with that water out there with nobody around, it's over with. It game over with. Them folk be up out there at 5:30 and 6 o'clock, man. I can't make this shit up. I don't mind nobody out there seeing me demonstrate. It's just the wrong community out there. I'm gonna have to drive off, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? I've been patting my foot the whole time. That's why this shit kicking up like that. I'm patting my foot the whole time. I got a habit patting my foot. And it's gonna kick up. Also, y'all, when you playing music doing aerokinesis, you're gonna have control as well. Try to pull these leaves. Let me turn my camera around. Flip camera. All the way over there from down that way. This is what I'm aiming for. This is what I've been practicing on. All the way down there. Them motherfuckers spin. Ooh, tornado. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't catch that shit down there. Y'all didn't catch that shit down there, but I got it on live. I promise I'm gonna zoom in on that motherfucker. And I'm doing it with one hand. Your mama tweaking. Damn, I should have put the phone down with one hand, with two hands. I will get that shit too though, y'all. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You don't like this shit, you can get your bitch ass up off that line. Evidently, if you got a fucked up ass comment, this shit ain't for you. Take your bitch ass on somewhere else for something happened to you. All I gotta do is have a fucking picture. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. I promise you I ain't the one to fuck with. For real, for real, for real. Yeah, it gonna croak over fucking with me. I ain't letting them get in my head. I'm just giving them a warning. I gotta give a warning, bro, the first time. I gotta watch. I got to tell them one time. You gotta get a warning. That was the warning. Man, I want to go to that water so bad. Too many people out there walking them ugly ass dogs and shit. Peace, bro. I'm gonna go back. Y'all. I'm gonna show you that tornado I did. I don't know if y'all could see that shit that far. What's up, Core? Man, I don't even know where that bucket went to that I was practicing with. That motherfucker blew somewhere. How y'all demonstrating though? What y'all got going on out there? Me? I'm trying to fuck with them leaves too. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Them motherfucking leaves ain't easy. Get what? That's why you don't see too many people doing that shit. Them leaves ain't easy, but once you learn how to control, I will get control of that. Just like I got control of all the objects that I control when I'm outside doing this shit too. That's a fact. Pop cans, buckets, all that shit I control over. I can stop it, make it come back, whatever those leaves is some type of vortex you have to build up around you when you're doing that. I'm gonna find out. I couldn't wait to fall time come till them leaves drop. Brought the sun out too. I know we ain't coming through here, you know that. They just hate me. phone finna die. Shit. Whole screen went black. Hold on. There it is right there. Where the fuck did it go? I do this shit all my fucking time. Motherfucker. Your mama dancing too. Your mama not too old though, Angelo. Fuck you mean? If I'm too old, nigga, get your ass up off my line. This ain't for you. Keep trying to tell everybody. If you ain't tapped into this, what we got going on, this shit ain't for you, bro. Stroll on. For real, for real. Stroll your ass on, fella. This ain't for you. Fuck you mean I'm too old? You sound like an oppressor. The fuck up off my line, bro. You too motherfucking old to be looking the way your ass looking. Fucking lame. Fuck about here. I know y'all saw that rage. I know you just saw that. I know you just saw that rage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your culture? Mom, who's this? Who we got right here? I'm just saying. Because then she come into the Americas and be like, I'm black. I'm blackity black, I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, what the no. That's why you gotta stop calling yourself black, because she black. Now she can come and just take your culture. Now she gonna come over here and do her hand like this, get the Ebola off her hand, and then you know what I mean, bring her little Ebola fingers over and by your jaw and be like, I'm where your culture comes from, my brother. Yes, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Wait a minute. I have to say this. No offense, brother, but you got books like African Civilization, The Destruction of African Civilization by Dr. Chancellor Williams. And he tells you that they decimated Africa. That's why Africa, the Europeans.
That's a lie.
And
that's a lie. And he's a liar. And his feet. He's a liar. There wasn't anything in Africa. There wasn't nothing there. Let me explain something to you. Is water life? I'm going to do it as simple as I can do it. Watch this. Is water life?
Yes.
Water. Fresh drinking water.
Yes.
This is an app that you can download on your phone right now as we're speaking, called Find a Spring. At the top, you can type in your address into the app, and it'll zoom into this freshwater spring right next to your house. You can fill it from the ancient lands herself. See that? Including 1,600 hot water springs you see here, which they never talk about because these are people's private backyards now. That's why they don't talk about these hot water springs that's in the Americas. And they only got like one or two in Asia, and they always talk about those. They never say anything about these. You see, we got over 1,600 of them here. You see? But we got millions of freshwater springs here, right?
Wait a minute. You got water in Africa, lots of water, bodies of water over there in Africa.
Really? Well, here it is. Here it is. Here is their jaunt right here. Here's Africa's freshwater springs right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What? Where? Africa, in fact, Africa has 67. They don't even crack 100. 67 fresh drinking water rivers, and every one of them are polluted. Every one of them. 67 fresh drinking water rivers in the whole continent. They don't even crack 100. They have 667 fresh drinking water lakes. 600. They're not in the thousand. They're none of that. We have in North America alone, while they have 600 or 67 fresh drinking water rivers, we have 250,000 in North America alone. 8,500 in what they call Canada, which is also just North America. And we have in South America the largest fresh watershed on the planet. So why would you be in Africa looking for the oldest signs of life? Why would their scientists, if they're so intelligent, be doing that?
Oh, wait a second. So how many is it? You said 67 fresh drinking waters in Africa or 167? Yes. Okay.
And 667 lakes. I said the rivers. Oh, okay. The rivers. See, they try to enamor you with the Nile is the longest river on the planet. It's not the largest. It's not the largest fresh watershed, though. It doesn't matter if you got parts of the river that's dry. It doesn't matter if it's not the largest fresh watershed. What river sheds the most water to the continent? It ain't the Nile. It ain't the Nile. And them people is bony on that Nile. That's why they have bubonic plague, yellow fever, malaria, typhus, smallpox, everything, dengue fevers. We have none of that in the Americas.
But it said that that's after the invasion that all of this came about.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. What did they tear down? Tell me what they tore down.
Okay. We had Timbuktu. I'm gonna show you that. What? That's in the book. Okay, you got these books by Chancellor Williams. You got the books by Dr. Henry Clark. These are old books of old scholars who have since passed away, but
and I would have dog walked the white Henry Clark.
What?
I would have dog walked that man. I would have asked him one question, and it would have literally just flowed. His whole thing would have went left, because Africa does not have the mounds. They do not have ancient burial mounds. So if you don't have ancient burial mounds, and we had over a million ancient burial mounds in the Americas, how are you the ancient? Because the pyramid builders are the mound builders. So if you don't have any mounds, how are you the pyramid builders? How are you any of these things? And Dwight Henry Clark would not have been able to answer that question. In fact, this is what their architecture looks like in Africa, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to show you the Aboriginal American architecture. That looks like a sand puppy to me, because they don't have no stone quarries. Have you ever considered where's the stone quarries in Africa? Have you ever asked about where's the marble quarries? Where's the stone? Where's the limestone? Where's the...
Yeah, I do, but...
So where's it at? Because you need that. You need that to build the buildings. So how are you going to have limestone and marble in ancient times when there is no quarries in Africa? Where? And you barely
have the pyramids. The pyramids.
You barely have timber. You barely have trees. You barely have trees, the timber trees, to be able to produce, and you don't have coal. So you don't have the three things that you need to be a civilization. Your coal content. Do you know why that's important? Like the Congo right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Their coal content, right? How are you going to be a city when you can't even, our electrical grid right now runs off of coal? Did you know that?